Hi everybody, this is Jen Coombs from Time to Change Jersey Style. It's October 3rd, 2018. It's Wednesday, 8:38 p.m. So I'm gonna wait in at least until the 2 minute mark to for more people to jump in and everything. So, and tonight's topic is Wednesday night chat, Brick Township. So, why is this not going like? Hi everybody. Good evening, everybody. I just want to say thank you for all my supporters, my subscribers, my moderator, my mods. I really appreciate it because I know it's not an I issue, it's a we issue because we're all in this together, no matter what side you're on. So I'm trying to fix this. So how's everybody day coming along? It's like the 2 minute mark. 3 people jumped on, so that's good. Like I said, tonight's topic is Wednesday night chat, Brick Township, New Jersey. I took the time out this morning to go to Brick Township Municipal Building. I wish I could have filmed more there, but I had memory space issues like with my iPad, so I couldn't film what I wanted to film. And I can't find it. But you guys caught this beginning of my my media project that I started there. Yeah, I had memory storage issues with my iPad. That's why I couldn't film the whole thing. So I'm I feel very disappointed with that because I'm gonna be honest. I got a lot of information and everything about Brick Township, and everything went well for the most part. I mean, there were some minor, very minor hiccups, but it got all worked out. Um, I know I had some questions about some policy they had there regarding Oprah, regarding with the police records when it came to juveniles and stuff, like with CAD reports, because I know they have to provide that, but it has to be redacted. But the policy they have, it says something about going to the Ocean County Prosecutor's Office or something like that. And I did take a picture of that, and this is what I mean. I wish I had video footage of that sign to show you what I was talking about. And I know like one of the ladies from the police records department did not really like being filmed. But the thing is, I wasn't really filming at that point. Um, because of the issues that I had with my iPad. But I did walk around, and I talked to two special one officers. I wish I got their names. They were like very professional and everything else. I mean, I talked to them for like 10 to 15 minutes at least. So it was like very nice conversation. And actually, I want to like call them up because I want I want to give them like a huge compliment. So I'm gonna do it right online. Wait. Oh my. Hold on. 732. Okay. So I'm gonna give them a phone call because I want to give them a huge compliment. Yes, I would like to talk to the shift supervisor.
Hold on, please. I'll put you on phone.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So this is Brick Township Police Department. Hi, is the shift supervisor there? Hi, my name is Jen Coombs. I represent Time to Change Jersey Style out of Monmouth County, New Jersey. I'll say that again.
What do you represent?
Time to Change Jersey Style.
You have to say it slower. I have no idea what you're saying.
Time to Change Jersey Style.
What is that?
You never heard of that? It's a citizen media company. That's what it is.
What?
It's a citizen media. It's citizen media. Well. Anyway, I was at your Missville building. I just want to give you guys a huge compliment for with the accommodations that you did with me. I had a nice conversation with your two officers that provided security for your court services this morning.
Okay. No problem.
I wish I had their names, but I didn't get them. But I just want to give you a huge compliment. I talked to them for at least like 10 to 15 minutes, and I mean, very professional and everything else.
Well, that's good to hear. Glad they can help you out.
So again, like I said, my name is Jen Coombs. I wish you guys be safe out there.
Thanks, Jen. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Good night. So that's Brick Township Police Department. Well, I can't expect everybody to know about me, but I know I know like some of the police officers from Brick Township know about me. I know that. So, but like I said, it was, and actually I tried to get in contact with somebody from administration, through, not the police department, but on the other side, because I wanted more information about Brick Township government and stuff. And they gave, so I had to leave my name and number and things like that. So hopefully this lady will get in touch with me, because and I'm gonna be honest, I have a genuine interest with the government, like how the different towns are and stuff. And my issue is that there is like so many towns within the state of New Jersey, and I mean, I was looking at some of the maps and stuff, so I wanted to know like where things were located within the town and everything, especially where the police department was, because I'm not like familiar with all the like where all the locations were. And the nice lady took the time out to she gave me like a map of the of Brick Township. It's from the Brick Township Chamber of Commerce, and she directed me down to the Chamber of Commerce. I thought it was part of the town, but actuality turned out to be it was like it's a non-profit. So I found out like some of the chamber of commerces that the different towns are, they're not. Some of them are not like linked in with the are hooked up, or they're not government um related, or I don't know. I'm losing my train of thought right now. But anyway, I went down to the chamber of commerce, and I had a good conversation. Oh man, like where's that business card? Well, her first name is Jessica, and I want to call up her boss and get her and give her an awesome compliment, because she took the time out and gave me a lot of good information and everything else about Brick Township that I didn't even know. I found out that Brick Township is so. I mean, I know Brick Township was big, but they said it got split into two zip codes. So they call it the new brick and the old brick. And again, I wish I had video footage of this stuff to tell you guys, or to show you guys. And and we talked about like a lot of different things. I mean, even like had nothing to do with brick. Um, and like I said, she gave me a lot of good information and things like that. And I found out that Brick has a historical society too. No, wait, not historical museum. See, this is what I mean. This is why I like to film, because I don't have the greatest memory at times. So when I go back, like filming, when I go back on my video, on my different media videos, I can go back and it's like, oh, this is what she said. This is what was not said, and everything else. Because sometimes I'm gonna be honest, I don't have the greatest memory at times. But then I have the greatest memory at times for the dumbest, not the dumbest, but the smallest details ever. Go figure. But like I said, if you ever have a chance to be in Brick Township, shop there. Shop there. They have a lot of good history there. I would love to do more of a media project there. I might get in touch with this lady for the administration. Like I said, each town is different, and that's what I'm finding out. And I think Mayor Ducey, yeah, Ducey, his last name is Ducey. So Ducey is the mayor of Brick Township. And actually, I did an Oprah request for some CAD reports too. Because I do like random checks when it comes to different days. So I want to get an idea, like I want to get an idea, like what kind of like police interaction they have within the community. And you can get like a lot of stuff, or a lot of information through the CAD reports. So, I mean, like, what's going on tonight? Does anybody have any stories about Brick Township and like within general, or does anybody know like where Brick Township is located? Because I would provide you the link for the Brick Township Police Department. So if it's a big town, I wonder like how many officers they have on for the whole police force. Again, I need to do some Oprah requests to get some information like that. So here's the link. Then I'm going to give you the link for the government side. I mean, like I said, and they have like a lot of information about, I know there's like a road, some road in there says Jack Martin, and I found some information about some guy named Jack Martin. I guess he had a street named after him. And this is what I mean. I wish I had the video. I wish I could have filmed more of my visit there. And it just didn't work out. Oh yeah, if you go to beginning of my Brick Township video, I know the lady said that you couldn't film like within the building, but the sign that she was referring to was the sign regarding the courtroom. Because she told me like and I asked her like where's the sign and everything else. So I actually went to the door and I looked for this and I looked for the sign, and the sign was like regarding the court stuff. So it had nothing to do with filming on the government side of things. So that's the sign that she was referring to. And people have to understand, not a lot of citizens or even your local government people know like what the rights, laws, whatever you want to call it, are when it comes to filming and taking photographs in public. And I'm gonna be honest, sometimes your local police department doesn't know it either. Example, the New Jersey State Police. But that's not your local police department. Oh, for some towns it is. So I got like 8 people watching, so say something. I mean, let's have an interactive dialogue. You have 9 people watching. Say something. Hey, Gen T, how you doing? Just talking about Brick Township, but about my visit at Brick Township for my media project. And oh yeah, the cop who handled it, I mean, he was good in everything else too. And like I said, I wish I got their names. Because most of the time I ask for name and badge numbers. But the one cop told me, or the special one class, one of the special one classes told me he was a dispatch for Manchester, New Jersey. So, and we actually briefly talked about, very briefly, not much about it, but about like what happened at the Lakehurst base. And I told him that I gave compliments to the police chief there. Her name is Lisa Parks. I think, yeah, Chief Lisa Parks. Parks. And like she did not like sideswipe like things under the carpet. She actually according to reports, she actually said, yes, my officer was in the wrong. And they actually followed up with some other things too. Like First Amendment information when it comes to filming and everything else. Even like the Ocean County prosecutors jumped in on that too. So you're welcome, Jen T. Because I got like documentation that confirmed that through an Oprah request. So that's why I know about the Ocean County prosecutor's office jumping on that. And actually, I don't want to name the police department at this point, but I reached out to a police department within Monmouth County. And this one wasn't Deal. It was like some other police department because I want to have. It's in the works. I don't know if it's gonna work out or not. But I want to have a sit down interview and like film the interview with him to get the facts out. But I'm not gonna name the police department at this point because I don't know if the project is gonna come through for me. But like I said, I had a nice conversation with the chief. Very respectful. A nice conversation all together. It was professional. I mean, I can't ask for anything else. The police chief actually heard of me in my journalism work, so that's good to hear. Because we gotta get this citizen journalism recognized, but for the right reasons. We can't have like the entertainers out there and like people acting like jerks and everything else. Because you gotta treat them with respect no matter what. And trust me, it's hard. I mean, I understand that. I've been through hell and back the last 2 years. I'm doing the shuffling walk of progress when it comes to this stuff. So, I mean, thumbs up on that. But you gotta start somewhere. So, let's have an interactive dialogue. Cause like for the last 25 minutes, I have been the one who's been talking. I usually don't talk that much. But we got 6 people. Look, 6 people watching. Well, say something. Let's have an interactive dialogue. And usually, like my topics usually goes into other things, so it's like a free for all, but within reason. So who's watching? Say something. What do you think of Brick Township? What do you know about Brick Township? Or do you know Brick Township at all? Yeah, like I said, the one thing that I regret the most was I couldn't get the video footage that I wanted from there today. Okay, we got 8 people. Hey, New Jersey Diver, how you doing? You worked there many times? That's good. Okay, Genty. What's your impression of Brick Township, New Jersey Diver? And another thing that I have to look into, because when I was at the Chamber of Commerce, I noticed that the recreation department had some sort of like preschool slash daycare, and I don't know if that's being done through the town or what. Because I never heard of a town doing like preschool slash daycare or something. I know they have like rec programs for like kids and everything, and mommy and me and all that, like arts and crafts, all that good stuff. But I never really heard of a daycare slash preschool type of deal that's being run through the town. But don't hold me to it because I didn't do any of the primarily open requests that I usually do, because from what I can gather, they have like a lot of different departments within the town. Yeah, but found funding for preschool? Because that's the first time I ever heard of that. I mean, I know they do summer recreation programs and stuff like that, but that's it. I mean, that's like something new. I never heard of that. I mean, I heard of like mommy and me programs, but that's and summer rec programs and things like that, or teen time, but not like daycare slash preschool. That's like I said, I have to look into it. Like I said, I don't really want to provide any inaccurate information out there. What's your plans for the Chamber of Commerce? I actually had the chamber, the Brick Township Chamber of Commerce is really a non-profit that has nothing, that it's not run through the town at all. So I mean, I've totally found that out too today, and I had a nice conversation, a long conversation about different information that I got about the town and everything. I mean, and other things too. Um, we're talking about Frederick Douglass. We're talking about Brick Township now. And I found out that some Chamber of Commerces are non-profits. Not all of them is run through the town. Do I live in Brick now? No, I don't live in Brick. I started to do a media project there today. The person who was there at the Brick Township Chamber of Commerce, she said some of them are run through some of the local governments though. New Jersey Diver. What happened to my glass? My glasses are right here. So there is also a state level as well. Oh, I didn't know that. And I found out there's two different types of nonprofits too. That I found out too. That Jesse from Chamber of Commerce told me about it. What's up with Brick Township? Oh, I just started a media project there today. And I just regret that I couldn't get the film footage that I wanted. Are you talking about the Chamber of Commerce? Actually, I had a nice conversation. I had a nice conversation with the lady. And she gave me like a lot of like good information about Brick Township and everything else, like even like about the town government, like a little bit of the town government too. And I mean, they actually have. If you notice, there is a map. I don't want to take this out, but if you notice, there's like a map. There's like a map of Brick Township here. If you see like inside. So Jess told me that Brick Township has some sort of historical museum, I think. Again, I wish I had this I wish I got that on film. That I would love to look into. And then we started to talk about the Jewish community in Lakewood, because Lakewood is right smack next to Brick Township. They're New Jersey Diver. They are mostly lobbyists for businesses. I can see that point, but Brick Township and the Chamber of Commerce, they work together. From what I can gather, they work together. From what I can gather. And I don't know like how many like businesses belong to this. But I know I because I was talking to Joss about I know I can't file Oprah's through like about the Chamber of Commerce, but there has to be stuff that I can get information on the Chamber of Commerce because of their nonprofit status, because I know they have to declare stuff. But I have to like whatever state agency that is, I have to find that out. Like I said, I don't know everything about Oprah, but I just know it. I just know a lot about it, but not everything. Yes, you're right, New Jersey Diver. Just their finances, correct. Or can we find out like who's the director of the nonprofit? Cause I know I mean, I think you have to like. I think you can find. Correct, New Jersey Diver. You're right. But don't they have to file some stuff with the government though? That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to. Because they have to. They have to register stuff with the government. And that's like one of the issues I was talking about. I was talking to Just about. Because she told me there were two types of nonprofits in the state of New Jersey. Can I look? Can people look for their registration with Trenton? Because that's what I'm trying to figure out. Nine 990 New Jersey Diver 990 yes, business name in Trenton. Okay, Genty. Because I love to follow the money with a lot of stuff. I mean, like I said, I had a nice conversation with Jess from the Brick, the Chamber of Commerce. Very oh, thank you for the info, New Jersey Diver. What's New Jersey Diver? What's EIN mean? Knowledge is knowledge is power. Employer information number. Okay. Honestly, I walked into the Chamber of Commerce figuring it had something to do with Brick Township or ran through the Brick Township the government, but it turned out no, it was a nonprofit. And like when I realized it was actually private property, I kind of like like I cut my live stream off. I cut my live stream off right there and right there and right there. Because I know that because I know they had the right to ask me to shut the video off. And actually, I got a lot of good information from Jess, but yes, New Jersey Diver, yes. But no, Jess was very professional and cordial, the whole 9 yards. I mean, I can't, I couldn't. She, she, she took the time and answer any and all questions that I had about stuff. I'm gonna give her a thumbs up on that. Actually, I want to call her supervisor and give Jess a huge compliment. And Jess did not flip out with the filming either, or the initial filming. New Jersey Diver, when it comes to the local government, I disagree. We have to agree to disagree on that. Because if they get angry with somebody filming, they can't just kick you out. Especially when you're there for legal reasons. Because if you look at my Tom's River video or media video, yeah, you're talking about contempt of cop charge. But if you look at my Tom's River video, they did not want me in that building. And then like eventually the cops came. The cops said I was okay. New Jersey Diver, they can claim all they want. It doesn't necessarily mean it's true. I mean, they can claim all they want, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's true. Hopefully, the judge will believe the video. No, no, I want the judge to follow the law. I don't care about my record. My record's out there. It's all about building bridges and everything else. And with a lot of places, I have been doing that. But it's going to take time to establish stuff. Yes, New Jersey Diver, you're talking about, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the political climate. I mean, ain't there like the state of New Jersey doing like court reforms or something like that? I mean, there was a story in the Asbury Park Press about that. Yeah, but are you aware of what I'm talking about? They're trying to push some court reforms through. You have the AG's report, Attorney General's report. What does that mean? Is that when it comes to the court reforms? Because I'm gonna be honest, the political climate should not have anything to do with the court stuff. Correct. Yes, New Jersey Diver. Yes. On the judicial reform. Oh, it's available online. Do you have the link for it? See, that's another angle that somebody can do on the citizen media level. No problem, New Jersey Diver. Because I'm gonna be honest, I think that the municipal courts should not have anything to do with the political climate at all. And it should not fund the local governments either. But on the other hand, I know for a fact, because I do open requests for different CAD reports, and a lot of times, if people take the time out and take a look at these CAD reports, a lot of times the officers give warnings and stuff when it comes to the traffic stuff. And that's what I came across when it came to these different CAD reports that I got from different towns. And there was no like rhyme or reason about the days that I picked out. It was just random days. Well, actually, in the couple of traffic stops that I filmed too, I noticed that they gave drivers warnings too. I noticed that in Bradley Beach a few times. But I mean, people need to start looking at the CAD reports. CAD means computer aided dispatch. Because the CAD reports will give you like a wealth of information. And because those CAD reports, it gives you an idea like what they do like within the community or within the town. That's why like I would like to get some Oprah requests out to a couple of towns. Especially when it comes to the CAD reports. And then sometimes I think that people should still film traffic stops and everything else. You're right. CAD reports can be heavily redacted, but New Jersey Diver, you gotta look at the CAD reports that I receive. Some of the towns just give you basic information, but some towns don't. They give you the whole list of information. Well, look, I'm gonna give you an example. What do you mean you already did with little result? What is that regarding what? Oprah. Oprah machine. Thank you, NJ Diver. Because I know this one town, they gave me, this one town is from like, up north, and I asked like cat reports, and they gave me like a life history of like with each like with a lot of the cat, like the cat, with a lot of the information. And I'm trying to remember, like, under what name did I use it under? No, not that one. I know that. Yeah. And the town starts with the letter M, so I. And this just kills me because. No. In some of the towns, they just give. Sometimes they give summaries of their cat reports too. But I'm looking for this one open request that they gave. They gave me like a lot of information. I was like surprised. I was so surprised about it. Please give me a moment. Save. Not Morristown, no. It's up in Bergen County. Mawa, yes. I found it. I mean, take a look at the response that I got. I mean, I was like flabbergasted with what they gave me. I have seen your open machine report. Report? No, it's like I'm like looking for something. I'm looking for something. Okay, load that down. Okay, if you go on that link for Mawa, and if you go on page 7, page 7, the type of traffic stop is a traffic enforcement stop. And they gave in this CAD report gave a huge summary about like what happened. And this involved psych issues too. And when I read through this CAD report, I was like, ah. I didn't read that. I didn't read through that yet. New Jersey Diver. Yeah, page 7 or is it page? Yeah, page 7. Like I said, I'm not like a newbie when it comes to these CAD reports, but I was shocked. I'm not gonna read it out, but you can click on that link to see for yourself. Like I said, in this CAD report summary mentions psych issues and everything else. And I gotta be honest, and I bet this lady and I think her boyfriend doesn't know that this is on the internet with what happened on that night. It's like they mentioned suicide, things like that, and and I think she's from the state of New York too, according to the summary. Yeah, but when I saw that one song, I was shocked. Okay. Thank you, Gen T. Yes, I do research. New Jersey Diver. Yes, I hear you. I bet you saw like a lot of. I bet you saw like a lot of stuff that most people don't see. And then then I went to some cattle reports from like Spring Lake Heights, I think Heights. Yeah, Spring Lake Heights, and they were like throwing out VIN number. They were mentioning people's VIN numbers and stuff like that. And I brought it up to their attention, and they said no. And they double checked with the prosecutor's office, and they say it's that it's allowed. And I was shocked about that. Yeah, Spring Lake. Yeah, Spring Lake Heights. I bet you. I bet you did, New Jersey Diver. I don't doubt it. People will be surprised with what you can find through Oprah. And I'm still trying to piece things together, and that's my issue at this point. Because I'm doing like a little bit of everything, a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit. I mean, a little bit of everything, and that's my problem. That I'm trying to piece things together. I'm trying to piece things together. You're right. I have no way to run a VIN number or a plate number. So like my issue, I'm like, it's hard to piece things together. That's my issue. No, wait, it's not that. It's just, it's like it's a little bit of everything for me. It just I can't. And I'm still like learning the fundamentals of things too. So New Jersey diver, you're entitled to your opinion. The contempt of cop charges need to stop. That's the issue. CAD reports are only valuable to statistics. See, no, I disagree with that. To me, it gives a window of like. What are my intentions with what I have? That's my issue because it's like I'm involved with a little bit. I need focus. That's the issue. It's like I'm involved with a little bit of here, there, and it's like. See, my attention is all about building bridges. No, it's about transparency, accountability, and building bridges. That's my intention. That's the overall intention. I want to showcase different towns. I want to get the facts. I want to get the facts and accurate information out there. I don't care if it's positive, negative, or whatever. I'm gonna be honest. If the citizens are wrong, they're wrong. But if they're right, they're right. If the police is right, well, they're right too. But if they're wrong, they're wrong. It's like I don't. It's. Yeah. But New Jersey Diver, you have to keep chipping away at it. Rome was not built in a day. I mean, you gotta look at it as a marathon, not a sprint. I mean, I'm looking at the overall, like, I'm looking at the bigger picture of things. New Jersey Diver, you're entitled to your opinion. My mantra is transparency, accountability, and building bridges. What's wrong with that? and being a citizen journalist and things like that. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. Actually, it's like I want to use Monmouth County, and even actually no, I want to use Monmouth County as an example to show the rest of the state what can be done, but more on the positive side. I want to use Ocean County too. It's all about building bridges. It's about working together. No, I gotta look for. You're right. Your opinion has not put me in court, but you haven't gone out and filming either. So there's a huge difference there. Transparency and accountability are critical to further strengthening the bonds between government officials, law enforcement, and the communities they serve. I think that's a good mantra. Actually, that's what the New Jersey Attorney General quoted. No, I never heard of that. Yes, I understand your circumstances, New Jersey Diver. You actually mentioned it like a few times already. So I'm not holding it against you. I'm not judging. Okay. I'm looking for something. Hey Kim, how you doing? Welcome. Captain Girl, I never heard of this. And I didn't even mention this. And this morning, this morning I ran into a spring-like bureau cop, and I had a nice conversation with him too for 5 to 10 minutes. He was doing a construction detail. Okay, Kim. I understand in this day and age, I know your tends not to be mean. Man, I want to go to school. I want to. I mean, I have a passion. I have a passion for this stuff. I mean, I want like I'm trying to build a media brand from scratch, and I'm like learning things. Like okay, something to do with the bridge. No, that's not a bridge for me at all. And again, New Jersey Diver, you're entitled to your opinion. Transparency and accountability are critical to further strengthening the bonds between government officials, law enforcement, and the communities they serve. And I think, like I said, and that's and the new New Jersey Attorney General supports that concept. New Jersey Diver, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm not gonna give up on my dreams and goals that I have for myself. There's nothing wrong with being a independent citizen journalist, and actually, I want to go to school. No, I did not read the Overland Park City resolution. Do you? Did you provide a link for it or no? I never heard of Overland Park City. I mean, like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Do you have a link for that resolution? I mean, I can't give you a proper comment on a response on that. That's in Kansas. Coming to a town near you. Yeah, like I said, I can't give you like a proper response because I didn't like read the resolution. I'm trying to get access to the resolution. Open. That's not what I wanted. No. Why is this not opening up? Oh, open. Can you send me that link through my email? Because it's not opening up for me. Well, anyway, it's like 10-10. 10-10 wins. So, I gotta get going. I've been on this for 91 minutes. So, I want to say thank you to all my viewers, subscribers, supporters, mods, you name it. It's not an I issue, it's a we issue, and we're all in this together, no matter what side you're on. And that's the darn truth, everybody. So we're all, like I said, we're all in this together, no matter what. So again, Jen Coombs from Time to Change Jersey Style. I will see everybody on the flip side. Be safe, everybody. Be safe.